good morning, good afternoon. My name is Osamu Wakabayashi from Zendesk. I'm an owner of a web agency and we exclusively working for non-profit organizations. Now, today's topic is web design. So I have a client, the Population Institute Canada. So this is their homepage. And I'm going to go through some critics, what need to be improved. And then I hope I can do some demonstration how this landing page can be improved based on their goal and their content. So let's start. So first of all, I'm going to just refresh this page. So this is their home page. Now, first of all, they have this slider. So as you can see, this top slider has different image and message. And I can just, fast forward here. And it looks like they have like 8 to 10 different slides. And again, no one is going to, has patience to watch through those slides and message. And people are going to scroll down quickly. And I think this website was designed over at least 5 years ago. So first of all, I like to get rid of that slider here, and also like page loading time. So they have a large enough image, 10 of them. So page loading speed is going to be pretty bad. And then this is, see, like above the fold is, this is the kind of first thing that users can see it. And then there's like too many text here. And I do like this population counter clock. It's kind of going up, so it's pretty visual and has some, I think that's the image, so that's pretty good. Now they have three big call to action: join or renew. First of all, I would say join what? So join probably the membership. So join or renew membership, you should probably spell out, or a little some icons would be nice, and donate now, and make a request. Okay, if those three call to actions are so important. I know they like to put in the top, that's good, but I think I'm going to put that on the footer as well on the bottom, maybe for every pages, so that user can click it, right? So once you scroll down, it's gone. Now another thing is they have some marketing communication staff, so they can produce some content on a monthly basis, I think, and they have a newsroom content here. We can probably take a look at it. So that's a newsroom. So looks like they are writing content monthly, right? And also they have newsletter, but the newsletter also they generate monthly here. This is their newsletter page, and I think here, just let's click here. This goes to just MailChimp newsletter, e-newsletter. That's okay, that's their content. But I think those dynamic content should reflect onto the web homepage so that the user can see that this organization is generating new content every month, right? And another thing is there's no like thumbnail or picture. I think that adding thumbnail images on this homepage is going to be design wise, it's going to be more appealing. Same as honorary patrons, they have, let's take a quick look here. Yeah, they have like really significant people, the list of people here, especially in Canada. Most of are really famous and outstanding. David Suzuki, he's very significant person, especially in this field. So again, it's nice to have image. They have image here anyway, so they can use that image. All right, so this is our Canada. As most of people know that the Canada is has a large land space and fewer population, like compared to other countries like Japan or China or India. So this organization wants to kind of highlight that our Canada And I would probably say like why Canada, why this is a matter in Canada. And then probably people will click more. And the picture too, this is like Parliament in Ottawa, nice picture. But this image should be probably something different to relate to content, right? Another thing that featured video, I know that this video is not really changing in the last couple of years, and they have video content. It's on the resources, and they actually update pulling YouTube video and make it video gallery page here, so they can refresh that new content every time they update this content. So this can reflect to this page, and they can put actually excerpt here, and then maybe add some call to action button said see all videos, so that the people can visit this page as well. They got lots of resources, by the way. Now, so one of their main missions is educating people why this overpopulation matters. So they have lots of resources like key policy papers, like for example this population growth and food supply. I think lots of people are really paying attention these days, and they have lots of some articles and papers here. I know some of them are really outdated, 1970. But if you're academic or in the science field, they probably are interested, right? So as a resources, content should also go to this page. And I think they should add more the resources too. Doesn't matter what format. They have books, article, quotes, videos, some presentations as well. So those are really nice. Yeah, in my opinion, they should focus on the resources too, because they already have lots of contents here, so they don't have to invest their time. And also, those are their assets, so they should be using on the homepage. Now, the last section is what you can do to help the planet. So this is nice. I like the content on the bottom, the kind of call to action, get people to take actions, inform yourself, right? So let's click that, what happened here. So I'm going to just open up the tab. Okay, so that's the page here. So what I would do is, so this is to save the planet. So this is very static page. What I would suggest is this inform yourself. They should do some webinar, some presentation content, and then get them to sign up, because creating webinar is pretty easy these days, and the people are watching videos most of the time. So inform yourself, click it, maybe webinar, some content, resources to read it, and then get them to sign up. So first of all, I use Elementor as a page builder. I don't use Elementor Pro, just a free version, and Astro as a theme I'll be using. So this is Elementor. So let's see. So I'm gonna get rid of that slider, but I'm gonna put this hero image, some big picture and text. So I like that the traffic, I can use any of those images, but I like those traffic image they use. And then so this is kind of strong statement. Population growth 10,000 an hour seriously threatens global peace and this stability. And then so I'm going to just copy that here, the first part, and I'm going to paste onto that and put that, and I'm going to increase the text, and also as a subtext here I'm going to just copy this, and then again I'm going to put that. So I'm going to just delete that, so I don't probably less text is better. So I'm going to get them to of course review the text, but you get an idea. So I'm going to just delete this too, and some call to action. So I'm going to just leave this button here for now. And then once again, so again, so maybe change that to heading 1. Oh, it doesn't really change. Maybe I didn't really set. So I have to kind of set that text size. Go to Elementor and under settings, this general tab, and here disable colors and disable font. So you gotta check that and save changes. And then go to this, and I'm gonna just refresh this. Okay, so so change that to maybe heading 2, something like that. And actually, I'm gonna just remove this 10,000 an hour statement. Like, yeah, I think that. All right. So next one is I'm gonna create just 2 columns here, and then the one side column I'm gonna just bring images. So image widget here. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to upload file, and I like that kind of clock, so I'm going to just take a screenshot of it. And so they have to use a proper coding that so this one, it's just a static image, just bear with me. All right, and here, so what I'm going to do is put monthly news. So we can probably put that some widget here. So I'm using also this unlimited add-on here. So they have some dynamic, so which is right here, the post. I'm gonna just drag and drop here. And then so I've got some fake posts. So it looks like this is like 3 columns and then 6 posts. Definitely I'm going to change that display, but just I'm going to just pause here. Post. So this is where you can put the dynamic content like blogs, news, could be some events, even like resources and videos too, if you want to. Here, so let's just work on a category here. And so I have some highlight news. So let's create I'm going to do newsletters because they have some newsletters. So I'm going to do that and add a content. And also, so news. Okay, that's good. Yeah, just hang on here. So they use newsroom here. So I'm going to use their same wording here. So instead of I'm going to call news, just quick edit. I'm going to use a newsroom, right? So. And I'm gonna hit update. Okay. So I'm gonna just go back to all posts. And it looks like they all changed that. So this is once again, so this is just fake content, right? And then some newsrooms. And let's see, I'm gonna just for the newsroom, so I'm gonna just change that to let's go quick edit. So I'm going to just change this. I'll explain to you how this is going to work. So I'm going to just use a couple of content, just make just newsletters, and then check that. Okay, so I'm going to just hit update. So highlight newsrooms. So highlight newsroom. So yeah, we don't have really highlight here. So I'm going to just uncheck that and hit update. And the same thing. So hit check date. Here I'm going to just pause this. And here, so I'm gonna pick a newsletter and then uncheck newsroom and hit update. And I'm gonna do that others too, just newsletter, uncheck newsroom, highlight and hit update. So something like that. So they have different categories now. newsrooms, and the newsletters. Okay, and that's going to show you how this is going to work. So let's go back to this Elementor. All right, so what I'm going to do is we can set this up. Instead of classic, we can do like card. So they have a different type of skin like that. And then so postcard page, so I'm going to just show one. All right, so column is just one. So something like this, and see if I can do some different layout. So you can change that skin here. And let's see, creative feed. Okay, so I like this skin here, news, and got the general here. So make it 3 posts per page and just 1 column. But I'm gonna just get rid of that column here. I'm gonna just delete that, and this is good. And I'm gonna put the title heading here, and then just said pick news room. Okay, I know it's dark, it's white, so change the style and maybe type. Maybe put in just a black here. And actually, I'm gonna add different color here. I think they have some blue color. Now you can add different color here in the palette. So add color. They have some nice blue color, I think. I usually have to pick right color, put the code, hex code, but I'm gonna just guess that. I think something like that, and hit update. And then go back here on newsrooms, and then change that color here, preset here, like that. Now maybe, oh, that's too much. Yeah, that's okay. Newsrooms, and I'm going to give some space. I like to have some space here. Give margin maybe 55. All right. And then so again, like you probably need to add some picture. We can work on that. So here they can put more dynamic content like that. And then again, so you probably don't need to put those badges. So let's just work on that. Yeah, so this meta tag, maybe you don't need that. I think you can just date probably okay. Author is, you don't probably need that. Title, yeah, yes. And then meta tag, let's see. Meta tag, yeah, let's, oh, I see. So maybe turn them off altogether. You know, but probably like a date is okay. And this taxonomy badge, I don't think it's not necessary because it says newsroom here. So I think that's good. Yeah. Oh, hang on, and I think of comments. I don't think we need comments. So get rid of that, just date and title. Can I put some excerpt? Okay, so show excerpt. It's kind of nice here, but maybe not that much, maybe 15. Text, it's gonna kind of shrink down. Again, so that's your preference. Actually, you know what, maybe title probably enough. Yeah. All right, so next one is another new section. I'm going to just duplicate that, and I'm going to call it the Pix newsletter. Maybe get the latest newsletter. Okay. And then, so I'm going to just show one here. So I'm going to just change this to maybe creative feed. Okay, and then just show one per page. And then so instead of showing a newsroom, so I'm going to just change that. Query is post category filter. So let's see, only newsletter. All right, so something like this. And then so that's good. I mean, if you want to show in the last like 3 months newsletter, you can just add that. But I don't think when you say the newsletters, people probably want to see only the latest. All right, so I mean, you can probably add some button here, bring that, saying, see all pick monthly, news. So something like this, and you can also add some icons here too, right? So maybe I like to have some visual element here. All right, so this you can link that to newsletter page, like archive, right? So just quickly, I'm gonna just put that in the middle here. And there may be some gap. I'm sure you can probably shrink that. Maybe here a little gap. Yeah. Just shrink that. Yeah. Okay. So if you want to, just hang on here. I'm going to just give some padding here instead of so padding maybe 100. Then so section, I'm going to put some colors, background colors here, and so you can change that, but that's probably too much. Maybe just move that too. So this kind of, I don't know if you can see it, this kind of gives you gives user some visual separation, right? So I mean, you can be as picky as me, but right, something like that. So I like that kind of stuff. All right. So now newsroom and then latest newsletter, people can read it. And just hit update. This one is, I'm going to just bring maybe add some content. So that's 2 columns here. So one side column, I'm going to bring actually here, just copy this, duplicate this title, and then grab that on here, and I'm going to call it featured video, and then there's some video element, and just move that. Oh, I'm going to just use this one. It doesn't really matter. And then bring some video content here. Here, let's probably find something more environmental content. So I'm going to just pause and go to here YouTube. So I just search for food scarcity in the world, and there's nice content here. So let's probably highlight this TED Talk here, and then just here click that and pause, and then doing that. So it's here. And it's probably nice to add some titles, and titles you can actually copy this, right? Maybe copy that, and also copy that little paragraph here. That I could just copy this section here. I'm going to just paste onto this, and maybe use heading 4, for example. For some reason it's white. Now let's change the color. I know it's white. Yeah, so I fixed that color too. So if you're using Astro Theme, just go to global and color, and here heading color, just choose that. This is kind of black, and hit publish. And if you refresh that, so all the heading color now changed to black. Now here, this title also changed that too, and you can go to so in this case, pick white right here too, go to style and text color, pick white. Okay, and so this got changed. So now, oops, and also, yeah, just hit pause here. And the play button looks really dark black here, so I'm going to just change that to white and hit update. And here too, so you can do, so let's put another content here. So I'm going to just copy entire column and then duplicate it, and then we'll delete this. Okay, so now 2 columns here. Okay, so this blank space, I think I'm gonna use this image, and then there's you can put the counterclock here, right? Something like that, and maybe give some padding here so that go style, and then some padding on the top maybe. Now here actually call to action, but I'm gonna just duplicate it, and then right here I'm gonna put right here, and you can say see all our newsroom. Okay, and then here I'm gonna duplicate again and bring here down here, and then we can say featured videos. Right, so I'm gonna make sure it's all small case here, just to be consistent. Okay, so that the user can explore more. And again, so just use counterclock, and actually maybe something like that. That's okay. And it gives some maybe space on the right here, right side. Left. So next section is I like to work on. Let's bring here. So our patrons section, and then good. So those 3 patrons here. So I like to add some thumbnail as well. So let's just work on that. Here, Astro Theme. If you get the startup kit, you have some really nice blocks here. So I can just use one of those blocks. And here, so it's already kind of pre-done. And then so let's see, go to our team here. Maybe, yeah, just use one of those. So those are great. So I'm gonna just import this block. And here, so you get that idea. So maybe just copy that section. Yeah, so something like this. And actually, got a match to that. Same typeface. Let's bring this. And then maybe middle. Yeah, I'm gonna just type it out. All right, so again, so you gotta of course change the name, some titles. And so this kind of link here, just go down, and I will just put this button here saying see all. So, and then you can just link this to Patron's page. The next section, this our Canada. So I would like to probably say like why this matters in Canada, and then let's take a look at their content. So they have kind of good points here about water, groundwater, lakes, river, water export, agricultural land, energy, immigration. So let's see. Because my goal is to get people to go to this page so that they can read more information about Canada. All right, so what I will do is I just pick some high, just a little portion of that and put that on the home page. So let me just work on that. Okay, so this section I changed to why does population matter in Canada, and they have like good content here about water, groundwater. So I'm gonna just pick 4 kind of most important message they would like to send to the user. So I just pick 4, and then here you go. So maybe just another call to action, and then bottom here, that you can say learn more. Hopefully people read more content. So in the background you see that kind of overcrowded image background here, and then here you just type if there's water, I'm just guessing here, and then so right here they can probably pick what they want to say, and they just copy that, some different messages, and then actually like energy probably important, right? And the icons, you can change that. I think this Elementor comes with those awesome icons, and you can actually change the color here. So let's see. Yeah, so that's not the good color. Maybe I don't know. Maybe accent color here, and then agricultural land. So let's see if I can find. So let's say farm, for example. There's no maybe leaf. Sorry. Yeah, something maybe Canadian maple. And then biodiversity. So I like to find something like animal, bird, not really, maybe, yeah, that's okay. I mean, this is not really what I want, but anyway, so if you find some animals, maybe that's okay. Now energy. Okay, so this probably works. Okay, something like that. Now here I'm going to just copy because I want to change that icon color to be same blue. So I'll just paste style, and the paste style, and the paste style. Okay. Maybe this is it's not easy to read. I'm going to just change that color. Black. Okay, something like that. And then again, so you gotta just change the content, little blurb about this content. For example, here, let's say, so water here. So for example, you're gonna change that and just copying from the existing website and paste onto that, right? So something like this. So you gotta just change that, and so that people can read it. Yeah, I might as well change that here. I'm gonna pause. So I just copy and paste from existing web content. Obviously, you have to hire a good writer to make users more interested to click this read more. But you get an idea. So the next section. So let's take a look here. Go back to the home page. So what you can do to help the planet, so that is some call to action. All right, so let's think about that here. So I'm gonna So that's kind of important page. So let's go to blog. So they have kind of pre-made call to action section here. So let's say, yeah, I can just use that and import this block. And so you gotta probably change the image. So let's see. Oh, you know what, just hang on there. And then the call to action is, again, like when I talk to them, so their goal is to, so this is good, like inform yourself, but I think, you know, they like to increase the member, and that they will like a user to read their resources page too. So that's their main goal for the website. So what I would do is, call to action, maybe you can say, and another powerful message you can create is some testimonials. For example, just use this one. And yeah, because I saw some they use here. So David Attenborough, so one of their patrons. So I'm gonna just copy that quote here, and then here I'm gonna just paste onto this section, right? So something like that. And of course you gotta change picture and change name here. All right, the name is there. Yeah, so something like this, and maybe yeah, I mean, you don't need to use, delete this, right? So something like this, you can change that. And also, you know what, I'm gonna just change this image here in this section, and go to their media library. So hang on, so they're going to use this picture. They're on their server anyway, so I'm going to copy that URL and insert that URL and insert in the background. All right, so you can see a little bit as a background, and I think that's okay. Position attachment, I think use cover. Yeah, so you get idea. I mean, you can increase that text, the content text here. You can edit and make it a little bit bigger, and here actually layout maybe a little bit wider here. All right, so I think you can increase that image as well, sounds like that. So you get idea. So you can increase the name and title as well. So I think something like this is good. So I'm going to just hit save, update, and let's take a look. Refresh this page. So now this is a kind of quick makeover of you know, this client's website. So since they produce like newsrooms monthly, so you know, they should use something like this, and the newsletter content here, and then you know, they can easily update even monthly, featured video. If they have some powerful video they found on YouTube, you can do that too. Again, this is patrons. They should have some image and then some link to their all patron page, and then why this issue population matter in Canada, so they can just you know, get them to kind of interested in the content and hit the learn more to get them to read the content. So, and also some testimonial, it's probably powerful, it's great. And then lastly, some call to action, and also sign up for regular updates on the bottom. So I think that's good. So I'm gonna just put some image here because it's gonna add more kind of life to the web page. So I'm gonna just pause. So you can just go to edit page. And then on the featured image, now it's kind of placeholder image. I'm gonna just randomly pick this kind of image here as a featured image and hit update. So I'm gonna do the same thing on the other two posts. I'm gonna just go refresh this page and it should appear something like that. All right, so look much clean and then nicer, I think. So, I mean, they might probably say, oh, scrolling too much, but these days people scroll so much to digest their web page. You can see, go to Apple website, for example. Yes, you can. You have to scroll a lot to read their entire page. So, just a couple of things. Yeah, here on the bottom, sign up for regular updates. So if you have MailChimp or other constant contact or other email campaign software, you can probably integrate using probably other plugins, or just simply click subscribe button and then takes people to subscribe onto your mailing list. So again, so this is kind of quick fix, but you know, this is something you can do easily. So yeah, thank you for hope this is helpful to you, and then thanks for watching. This is a bit longer video, and I'll see you next time.